Who said wooden chickens? No! They come from decoys. Ben, since you're up here on the stage, you get to be the hands and the eyes of the whole audience. Are you ready? Let me have the egg. I'm going to place the egg down inside the bag. Feel the egg in the bag. Right there. Perfect. Now, Ben, watch. Very carefully, as I wave my hand over the bag, turn the bag inside out, and the egg has vanished. Back in line, Ben. You didn't applaud. Everyone must. Tell you what, I'm going to guess that some of you think you know where the egg is. If you think you know where the egg is, raise your hand. Go ahead, raise it up. Really high.
Oh.
High five, Ben. Ben, look in the bag. Do you see anything in the bag? No. Reach in the bag. All the way to the bottom. Grab the bottom of the bag. Pull it inside out. Perfect, Ben. Did you feel anything in the bag? No. Now watch. Very carefully. I learned this next part from Copperfield himself. You do know who Copperfield is, don't you? Apparently they need to start picking older assistants. Ben, when I was about this tall, there was a magician named Copperfield. Very famous, did some huge illusions, made the Statue of Liberty disappear. Now Ben, all those many years ago, I watched Copperfield do this. And when Copperfield did this, he made $1 million. Ben, when I do this, all I can make is an egg. Ben, hold the egg out there so everybody can see it again. Squeeze it really hard, Ben. It doesn't fold up or collapse or anything, does it? No. That's a pretty cool trick, don't you think? Yeah. Would you like to know how I do that? No?
Yeah.
Ben, it's all right, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you like to know how I do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you would. No, really, I'll tell you. Ben, we're going to go through it again. Except this time, we're going to explain to everybody exactly what's going on. All right, you ready? Just like before, let me have the egg. I'm going to place the egg down inside the bag. Feel the egg in the bag. Just like before. Perfect. Now, Ben, this is where it starts getting tricky. You see, I've studied many years, and I've finally mastered the art of instant hypnosis. All I have to do is look out there in the audience, and with my hypnotic gaze, I can stun the audience for just a moment. And while they are stunned, Ben, I simply sneak the egg out of the bag and place it up under my arm. But I don't leave it there, because that would be silly. You see, while everybody is stunned, that gives me just enough time to also slide my hand across my body and drop the egg into the pouch down here at my hip. I turn the bag inside out, and the egg has vanished. Not so impressive this time, is it? Yeah, thanks. Ben, just like before, look in the bag. Do you see anything? No. Reach in the bag, all the way to the bottom, grab the bottom of the bag, pull it inside out. Perfect. Did you feel anything in the bag? No, of course not. But this is where that Copperfield thing comes in. Because once again, I'm going to stun the audience with my hypnotic gaze. But I'm going to use some added visual effects. I have a very small effects budget. And while everybody is stunned one more time, I simply reach down in here, grab the egg, and drop it into the bag when no one's paying attention. Unfortunately, it looks like everybody's actually paying attention this time. That's all right. It just means we have to resort to something we in the business like to call magic. Ben, take out your magic wand. I'll take out mine. Hold up your magic wand. You don't have a magic wand? That's all right. I've got one you can borrow. I get these at the little Chinese shop down the street. There you go. Ben, hold up your magic wand. You know what the great thing about those wands is? If you buy 2 of them, they give you dinner. Ben, hold up your wand. In just a moment, you're going to wave your wand over the bag and say your favorite magic word very loudly. Now, Ben, do you have a favorite magic word? Ben is apparently speechless. Ladies and gentlemen, Ben's favorite magic word is no. Which probably doesn't help him around the house very much, but when he gets older, who knows. Ben, wand up. Wave your wand over the bag and say your favorite magic word very loudly.
No.
Ben, it's very easy. All you have to do is wave the wand over the bag and say your favorite magic word very loudly. Come on, Ben. Ben has lost his train of thought. It's all right. I've got an idea. How about instead of that no magic word, how about if we use a real magic word, like abracadabra? And since you're not really, really loud, how about if we get the whole audience to say abracadabra with you? And that way it would be really loud, wouldn't it? All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to help us out. I'm going to count to 3. Everyone's going to yell out abracadabra. Here we go. Let's practice this very quickly. 1, 2, 3. Abracadabra! Perfect. Ben, are you ready? Wand up. Wave the wand over the bag. We're going to do it for real this time. Wave the wand. Go ahead. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Abracadabra! Perfect. Ben, I'll take your wand. I'll take my wand. We'll get rid of those. We don't need them anymore. Ben, step right up here to the front of the stage. Ben, hold your hand out just like this. Ben, in just a moment, you're going to take that hand and you're going to place it inside the bag. All the way to the bottom of the bag. When you get to the bottom of the bag, stop. Because if you don't stop, you'll end up down here and that's no good for the rest of my shows. Ben, are you ready? Yeah, apparently he's ready. Perfect. Now, Ben, do you feel something in the bag? Yes. Good. Hopefully it worked better than it did this morning. Ben, in just a moment I'm going to count to 3 again. But this time, you're going to pull your hand out of the bag and hold up what you find very high. And when we find out what your wand waving did, what that magic word did inside the bag, this audience is going to give you a huge round of applause. Right? Right. On the count of 3, Ben. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Pull your hand out of the bag. Hold it up really high, Ben. Show everybody what you found. Take a bow, Ben. You're in showbiz. Take a bow. You're in showbiz. Keep going. They're still applauding. A little more. There you go. A little more, Ben. Keep going, Ben. They'll still applaud. That's what we call in show business milking it. Ben, thanks for coming up here. You've been a great sport. Oh, yeah, that. Ben, thanks for coming up here. You've been a great sport. Shake my hand. Thank you. Let's give Ben a big round of applause one more time for coming up here this afternoon. Oh, I just remembered something. I forgot something. Do you remember when I asked you if you knew where the eggs came from? Do you remember that? Here, hold your hands out just like that. Perfect. Apparently, ladies and gentlemen, a duck will fit in the bag. A big round of applause for Ben one more time. Thanks for being here.